We all have a unique bond in having chosen Topeka and Shawnee County as home. We speak with pride about the many assets we enjoy in living here. Beautiful neighborhoods, parks, outstanding schools, churches and hospitals, cultural events, friendly people, and a historic past. But the future of Shawnee County is in jeopardy. Think of Topeka and Shawnee County as an island, dependent upon its citizens to support the weight of the community. As the cost of government services increases each year, the tax base has virtually remained the same for 40 years. If the health of a community is reflected in its growth, then Topeka and Shawnee County are suffering from a serious illness that needs our immediate attention. While the population of other Kansas counties has grown at double-digit rates in the 90s, Shawnee County has only grown 6.1%. In fact, the city of Topeka has virtually the same population today as it did in 1960. While our population has remained stagnant, we have also fallen far behind other surrounding counties in the growth of personal income. Could it all be attributed to the lack of growth we also are experiencing in our labor force? The labor force in Shawnee County in the 90s has grown only 7%, while the average growth by county in Kansas was 15%. Several surrounding counties have grown 20, 40, even 65% in the same period of time. This knowledge has not gone unnoticed by our elected officials. In 1999, a joint resolution was signed by the City of Topeka and Shawnee County to share the goal of increasing our population by 14,000 and adding 14,000 new jobs by the year 2005. Why are other communities growing while ours remain stagnant? The growth of other counties is directly related to their ability to attract new businesses. People seeking quality employment opportunities are drawn to the communities where these new jobs are available. As populations increase, the number of people who pay taxes increases, thus spreading the costs of operating a community across a wider base, even reducing individual taxes. With little growth, who will pay for the increasing needs of our community? Why are we unable to attract new business as other communities have? National Site Consultant Mike Mullis.
I have association with probably 7,000 or 8,000 companies that we do business with. If I told you that in the past 18 months, that through our firm and other companies that we know who had looked at Topeka, I would say there'd be at least 12 projects that could have located here that probably would have meant something in the category of $350 to $500 million in total, and probably 4,000 people. Yet none of them have come here. Then you really need to start analyzing why, because you're a good place. There's something stopping them from giving them the ability to make that happen. And it doesn't say it's workforce. It's that whole opportunity of real estate and package to make the deal happen.
What can we do to change our ability to compete?
You've got to have that property-ready position in order to do business. And I would challenge you on any accord to show me where those properties are in this area, because they simply aren't here. There's a lot of vast real estate. There's a lot of good Milo fields I saw today. But that project-ready, zoned, road access, utilities, let's make that deal today. Do not leave the room until you make the deal. Is the key that's going to be getting the deal for you. That's why you see these other projects going around you and being developed, that those communities, smaller certainly, have taken the opportunity to make those things happen.
Many communities across the country effectively use a sales tax to fund economic development. In Kansas alone, numerous counties have used a sales tax to fund their efforts to create new jobs. Renewal at a quarter cent will keep Shawnee County's sales tax at 6.8%, very similar to other major communities in the state. In November, voters will be asked to approve a county-wide sales tax to fund growth for Shawnee County. When you vote on November 7th, this question will appear on the ballot. Shall a county-wide retailer sales tax the amount of 1/4% be levied in Shawnee County, Kansas, to take effect January 1st, 2003 and expire 4 years after its effective date to provide revenue to finance county-wide infrastructure development and economic development? Approval of this sales tax will not create additional taxation. It is simply a renewal of the quarter-cent sales tax that originally was approved by voters in 1995 to remodel the Shawnee County Topeka Law Enforcement Center and renewed in 1999 to pay the city and county's portion of the Oakland Expressway. Without a yes vote, the current quarter-cent sales tax will expire at the end of 2002. 1/4 of a penny is a small amount of money, but the accumulation is estimated to total over $5 million annually. It is important to note that a large percentage of these funds will actually be paid by people who live outside Shawnee County, who make purchases while visiting. Expenditure of these funds will be made through an agreement between elected officials from the city of Topeka and Shawnee County. Funds will be used to recruit new businesses, retain and expand existing businesses, acquire industrial sites, and add roads, water and sewer lines, train our workforce, and provide incentives and marketing so we can compete.
The state of Texas, the state of Oklahoma, in your arena of area, have eaten your cake for quite some time on the ability of utilization of sales tax to help create the wealth necessary to generate properties and other packages to make good qualified deals happen. As I see what, just on the surface of what I've seen here, you've got that phenomenal opportunity.
The entire community stands to benefit. Job creation will give working people more opportunities to advance their careers, earn higher wages, and increase their standard of living. Homeowners will protect the value of their properties as more people seek to live here and share the tax burden. Entrepreneurs will have new markets to serve in a growing economy. Investments from the business community will increase the value of local commerce and industry, giving our children a real economic opportunity to remain in the area and share a dynamic quality of life.
You've got that phenomenal opportunity. It's just an extension of sales tax. And I think that is needed very desperately.
We must have the necessary resources to win in today's competitive environment. On November 7th, you can make a difference. Tell your friends, your neighbors, and your associates to vote yes to renew the quarter-cent sales tax for the future growth and prosperity of Topeka and Shawnee County. Let's get growing.